So yeah, that was that. Let's go to the space view. Maybe that breaks. I think this kind of breaks it because there's the log on kind of thing. How do I?
Anomaly detected.
Yeah. All right. Problem is I have no wait. Can I get even further out? Like there's also the cluster map. So you switch between the different maps by pressing space. And I can also zoom in. You are here. Of course I'm here. And you get back by clicking the map that you want to go to. Very nice. Anomaly detected. Nice. Oh, the anomaly is supposed to be here. In the middle of nowhere. That's interesting. Okay, that is nice. Okay, so we know how scanning works. But at the beginning, that is the next mission. But yeah, the thing is side quests before main quests. So I'm just doing this, and then I'm going to the Pytheas. Yeah, and see what happens. So, oh wait a minute. Maybe
Anomaly
there's
on
a
sensors.
yeah. Maybe there's a scanner somewhere in the Milky Way thingy. It doesn't say anything, but look at that nice black hole there. And you can also change views like that. The only problem I have here is that there's an acceleration value that depends on the acceleration of your mouse. That's not good. Like mouse inputs should not have acceleration values on top of them because it's just not.
Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly found.
Found. What's that? The element 0. Eee. No, where am I? Oh, I'm just. Ooh. Yeah, this is an animation I can skip, or cutscene or whatever that I can skip. But holy shit, that's a lot of element 0. I at least hope this is element 0. Like all of those particles. Yeah, no, what? Element 0 deposit. Uh-huh. Like the whole thing is a deposit, not just this. Activate scanner. No, yeah, I could scan or something. What am I gonna do now? Like I could have space view. I have element 0. Sweet. But just 36, like the whole thing. An unusually rich deposit of element 0. This appears to be a primary source broken up by space-time distortions in the Scourge. That's nice, but this is the only thing that's here. Alright, so let's tap back again. Yeah, that was that. Any other? Alright. Like at least it auto detects it, and then there's a basic game of hot and cold. But damn it, the acceleration is it's a pain. Like it should. It's okay to have an acceleration maybe if you are on controller or something, but if the main input is keyboard and mouse, just switch it. Jeez. Like you don't even need to hard code an acceleration in here, right? You have to have the acceleration as a function for the input itself, right? Or like have it a separate variable that you can either switch on or off. That would be sweet. Anyway, let's go to Mahuan. Okay. And also I have to check if I actually see the ship, because in the previous installments you were able to see the ship. Anyway, let's see if it's actually a planet you can land on, or if it's just a scannable thingy. Yeah, there's nothing. Wait a minute, there are those red lights. I don't know if they are random or if they actually tell me something. So, orbital distance, so in so much, short atmospheric pressure, 1.6 atmospheres. Okay, hydrogen, methane, relative proximity to the nexus makes it a useful core discharge site. At least you don't, I hope you, yeah. Like Like they could have used this acceleration is just a pain to deal with, to be honest. Like you move the mouse, right? But you have to move it faster and faster and faster. See that? Okay. I move the mouse fast to the right and then slow to the left. Right. Damn it. Okay, no, it's just very slow speed. Okay, so it's no acceleration, it's just very slow speed. But they could have used these red lights, right, on the side of it to display the direction of, I don't know, any... How do you scan that anyway? Like, okay, system view, let's go back. Like you scan a planet, but nothing actually happens. Scan planets across, yeah, everything. Let's scan this. At least, right, it's fast. That's a good thing. But you don't see the ship on the whole galaxy map or even around the planet that you're supposed to scan. It's like you see those teeth, let's call them that, at the top of the screen. That's your ship. And now we are like very hard brake, and then you're like turning around. It's just strange. Hey, okay, so you actually just visit other planets, right? And then you have to, as soon as you are on the planet, you can... See what I'm doing right now? Right? I'm actually rotating the ring around. If I do these circle-wise, there's a way for this effect to not happen, right? Because it's... when does that happen? Like, damn it. When does that happen? Like if you do those diagonal rotations, right, or circular movements with the mouse, yeah, the fact that you are going diagonally, I think, is the main reason for it. Because if you go up and down, right, nothing happens. If you go left and right, nothing happens. But if you go up or and to the right, right, and then down and to the right again, you just... Right? See? There was a rotation there of the ring. It's just a different way of pressing through it, but... Damn it. Like, it's okay that you can rotate it, but it's... Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's... Oh, but there we go. There's like a little white marker. So it's easy to locate even. That's nice.
Detecting what's left of a ship.
Ooh, wreckage. That doesn't look good. I could also have a planet view, but no. The Caryatide is heavily damaged and adrift, but salvageable. Turian, leather, Quarian stuff, whatnot. Interesting. So, activate scanners again. There's nothing there. Okay. I can't even board the ship or anything. Very nice. So, planet view. Yeah, space planet view. Do we have any more? That one is scanned. And there don't seem to be any more anomalies, right? Like, the thing is, I don't know if there are any anomalies or not. It's just that, yeah, and it tells me to rotate the whole thing. Nice. Okay, let's hope that this automatic scan system kind of works. So we've got that one. Let's go to Fixin. Like, it's okay that the ship kind of goes from A to B, but the ship isn't really there on this window, except for those teeth-like parts. That's just... It's not nicely animated, but there's... And then you just whoop, get out of it. You don't just go into scanning mode or something. Like it's... The ship just changes directions really, really strangely. Okay. So they're supposed to be here. It's supposed to be over there. Oh, wait. This looks like a... the anomaly is probably here. Yeah, found it. Okay, so it's not always blinking light. Okay, we got a volcano. Profile, shield volcano with current fusive eruption. lava composition, basalt flow with unknown materials. This volcano has recently erupted, since unusually strong gravity, 3.2 G, or times the, anyway, means the lava flow is localized and may be valuable for study. Very nice. Very nice. Now, I can activate. Okay, let's just do that. So you only get XP for it. That's neat. Okay, like this looks like I'm in planet view, but you have to go back. Then you have to maybe rescan if there's more stuff. Oh wait, what? Wait a minute. Okay, I thought that was like a strange shift in aiming at things. Anyway, like like there's an icon for your ship to be here, of course. Like your real ship wouldn't be as large as a planet and stuff, but it's just then you're here, and then this one just moves. It's just I don't know what these teeth are like. Is this supposed to be the view of the ship, or what is this supposed to be? Then you end up here, right? And this should change into the scanning mode, and you shouldn't go away from the planet again. Like it kind of makes no sense, really, to have these different viewpoints. Like it should be really close to the planet as it was before, because now I'm getting close to it again. Anyway, Gongzen is a small but scorching world, partially due to crushing nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. Evidence suggests its icy ring was once a small comet. Very nice, but there are no anomalies, and there's also no reason for me to scan that even further. At least it's no pain on your wrist. So, that one progression 100%, that's good. So let's go to the cluster map. And go to the Pfeiffer. Very neat. Now we're here, now we have to go to a completely different area. Oh yeah, warp drive. Activate.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
Ooh. Very nice. Very
Anomaly
nice.
detected.
Oh, there's also an anomaly up here. So let's see. It's up here. Alright, got it.
Probes launched.
Probes launched.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A huge mineral deposit. Let's undeposit it. Let's I don't know, reposit? Like it's not deposit, it's more like it's put there, but let's just imposit. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, and then you zoom in there, and then you have to. Whoa, what the? Where did all of those small asteroids come from there? Aluminum deposit, very nice. The unusual mineral composition of this asteroid suggests it may have origins outside the Pfeiffer system and became caught in the sun's gravity. Okay, 132 aluminum. Like, 132, I don't even know how much that is, but it doesn't feel much because it's a whole... It's rocks of it, right? I don't know. Is there... Nope, not more. Like, at least you can skip that. Like, they had that much in mind. Like, the first 2 or 3 times you go through this animation is pretty sweet. And when you end up next to the planet, like, this view is really cool. But then you zoom out again. But they shouldn't have made it zoom out. Okay, thanks to the cold bath thin atmosphere, its brutally cold deserts can reach extremely high temperatures in direct sunlight, limit exploration to twilight hours only. Okay, like surface temperature 58 degrees. That's the thing, like it should actually change the numbers depending on where you look at it, right? Like current temperature here and there, right? That would be really cool. So it's like, yeah, the numbers do change, but there's at least a maximum and minimum. In this case, surface temperature minus 58 C. But usually, planets do have a much and this one, like, it was really, really fast, getting out of the planet region. And then it zooms into the previous planet, right? It's just okay. Come on. Oh, tab is skip, and it goes into dark mode and loads immediately. That's just neat. So there's a movement animation followed by an incoming animation, it seems. So activate scanner. What do we got here? Nothing. So you scan it and then you get the info on the planet. Now I get it. Thick dust clouds, dangerous electrical storms, and heavy gravity render H480 inhospitable even for well-equipped Krogan explorers. It's definitely a little bit too warm with 152 degrees C. Like, they should have just used Kelvin instead of Celsius, because go with absolute temperature. Come on. And Rhea, what's that one? Oh yeah, come on. It's much better if you don't have the travel animation in between. Ooh. And look at how the black hole bends space. Oh, now the question is that the way the black hole is supposed to make that, or is it just like artistic interpretation? So, though the planet is highly toxic to most known life forms, Rhea's helium-rich atmosphere appears to host enormous colonies of fungal spores. Okay, so don't get close to it, otherwise you get fungi. Except if you are Cloud, or want to be one. H460, well, not like. Okay, let's let it play for a moment. Take it, goes to the side, and then it's really, really nice, but what should happen though, is that you go out of this menu, maybe, and then you see the ship moving, but you're still on the ship, right? So you see your character, you see the window of the ship, and you experience the whole thing from within the ship, and not just on this kind of, I don't know, simulation screen or galactic map screen. Yeah, that's nothing. This outlying world is comprised of iron and frozen nitrogen. One oddity stands out. Certain geological features suggest the nitrogen seas were once liquid. And then there's this quick movement for some reason. And then it goes back to the planet. Like, it was out in space, right? And I hope there's no, like, skipping animations problem here. So if you do that you, I don't know, like, lose objects on the way or something. Like, there's something on the, like, right in front of us, right? Something like that. So extreme radioactivity and high velocity winds make H479 a poor candidate for mining. Deposit its rich metal deposits. A potential candidate for future endeavors. Maybe. Wait, show UI. I think this window broke the mouse input. You have to reload in order to activate it again. Because I don't know. I think it's because of this one. And of course, there's a black hole. Why would you ever want to get to a black hole? That's just really stupid. Or maybe there's a shipwreck. Kinda. There's no warning. That's neat. No, we're traveling. Should we stop at some point? No, what? A black hole. No anomalies though. Yeah, nothing. Data class. Kerr black hole H012 Ketos. Analysis. Even at this distance, the black hole presents a risk to onboard ship systems. The accretion disk around it is composed of the remnants or remains of at least one solar system destroyed by the black hole's formation and gravitational pull. Caution is advised. So there's no way of scanning in here because it should just tell me that there are some markers next to it, and then immediately you go back. Nice. At least we got the progression at 100%. And this one, like, immediate in the way it enters the other system. But this one you cannot skip for some reason. So going from one system to the
This
next.
is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Ah,
Heck of a
because
wake-up call.
this is important for dialogue. I think this is why you cannot skip
Anomaly on
it.
sensors.
On sensors. Okay. Oh,
Deploying
that was
probe.
lucky.
I found something.
Fiend. Any other? No. There's always just
Shuttle
one
spotted.
anomaly. Is it?
Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Mm-hmm. But are there people on board? That's thing. Oi, 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 oi. You don't want to touch down on this. Okay.
That's the research vessel Dr.
Ah.
Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
Oh,
Sure
yes.
to
Good
know.
point. That's cool. Nice. Very nice. Ship ident Nexus 3312. The Eudoxus. Crew complement 7. Reported missing, presumed lost. The Eudoxus sustained pervasive damage due to scourge flares that wiped out all internal systems. Dr. Aridana's crew was killed instantly. Vessel adrift, unsalvageable due to radiation. Now, radiation, I would say it's more because of all the dark energy thingamajig. Gained 50 remnant research data. Oh yeah, because it's a remnant. But it says progression 0. Why? Okay, maybe the hidden objects don't get you anywhere. Yeah, missing scientists. Find the science vessel. Did that. Okay, so you get only a progression if you go from one to the next, but why would you not scan? That's the thing. Like, yeah, you can activate a scanner to scan, right? To get the hidden area, but you can also just ignore it for some reason. But it's, I don't know, it's just a menial task almost that is that makes like no difference to just having the scanner automatically on, right? So it just tells you, oh, there's a signal somewhere, right? Find the signal, da 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 da. And if you move the cursor around, right, you hear the thing, right? You don't just see like a pointer pointing you this way or another pointer pointing you that way. So it's almost too easy, but you actually have to do the pointing yourself by like using some sense. I don't know, like this would be visual, right? Another form of doing this with a hot and cold mechanic is just to have like a bar going up the closer you get to the thing that is making those signals, or that makes this anomaly, right? So it's just like and this one connected to an audio feedback, right? That would make it easy, so you don't need to hold down a scanning button for this. Like it's nice to have the scanning button, but it's not that that there's a trade-off, right? It's just anyway. But I would say it's more like personal preference or something. But it's so easy to do, and there's just only one hidden object in here. That there's just yeah. I just question the thing. So let's get to the planet.
I'm picking up something.
Yeah, and then you pick up something, then there's this, and the pointer points you exactly towards it for some reason. So there's nothing, no feedback. There's just this arrow pointing you towards something. And there's probably another ship right there. There's no wee or something. That was actually much better done in the previous installments. But not in all of them, I think. But yeah, like the whole sensual feedback was better.
Deploying probe.
Deploying probe.
Satellite detected.
Yeah, you just throw a probe at it. Like, how many probes do I even have? Like, do you have a certain an unlimited amount of probes or not? That's kind of questionable. Anyway, satellite. System report internal circuitry damaged by Scourge exposure. Status currently inactive, but salvageable. Analysis: a standard monitoring satellite. Its registration shows it was deployed accidentally from the Hyperion during its collision with the Scourge. Okay, Milky Way research points. Oh yeah, and why don't I just, I don't know, like throw a salvage pod out there that does that in the meantime? That would be a nice side mission, right? Just throwing a salvage vessel out there, and then it collects all the items because it's salvageable, but it's not working. Anyway, so let's get onto the planet again because now atmospheric pressure 2.3 atmospheres, fluctuating. Average surface temperature 17C. You have unused skill points, of course, to view the skill screen. Escape. No, not now. Even visual scans show that Habitat 7 is no longer a promising settlement world. Oh, that Habitat 7. Okay, I was like, I just didn't. The names are just numbers usually, so I don't even look at them. It's no longer a promising settlement world. The planet's atmosphere is largely argon, nitrogen, and little of the projected plant life has survived. That's a bit sad. So, next one is, of course, the Vinland. Sounds cool. And skip.
Anomaly on sensors.
Like it should have just ignored the whole going, like, it goes away immediately, right? But you don't have to go back to the previous planet and do the whole traveling thing. You should do this when you go from, or maybe even not do that at all. But anyway, you should only do the traveling, right, if you are going from one system to another system, at least. But going from one planet to another planet is just, and having this like zooming out in between is just a little bit inconsistent. So there we go. Atmospheric pressure 81.2 atmosphere, surface temperature 67.1 C. Analysis: Vinland is a small rocky world with a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of argon and carbon dioxide. Its valuable cobalt deposit would require robotic mining due to volatile surface gases. And it's still somewhere down there. Still somewhere down there. Okay, it's in the crater. The nice thing about this, though, is that sometimes you know where the anomaly is by just looking at it. Like if it's just a blinking light, right? That's a little bit too easy. But if it's a crater and you, like, if it's actually just a thing and not a signal, not just a sign or something, then it's kind of nice to do that.
We've got a crater.
Nice, we got a crater. And ejector silicates, mineral deposits, trace amount of element 0. Perfect. A crater caused by the impact of heavy debris, possibly from the Scourge. The meteorites still contains valuable resources. Very nice. But what about the whole planet? You could just mine that. And I only got XP for that. Come on. The planet is more than just XP. Nice that you get it though, but anyway. The Hello Land. Wait a second. Yeah, Hello Land, Markland. Everything in here is land habitat. Yeah, starship wreckage. Yeah, everything in here is land. Look at this. You zoom out. You zoom in. You travel. And then you actually enter the planet, but then you zoom out again. Let's check. Now, where's the ship? There we go. It gets close, and then there's this zooming out again.
Anomaly on sensors.
Like, it's just, it almost makes no sense of zooming into the planet if you don't stay next to the planet.
Deploying probe.
Deploying probe.
Tracking a
What's
huge
that?
mineral deposit.
Aluminum. A valuable light metal. This deposit is close to the surface and relatively easy to mine. Very nice. 118 aluminum. So, but what's the planet? There's nothing more. Perfect. But okay. But it doesn't do much anymore after you found it. So, atmospheric pressure stuff. Sweet. Named for the first landing of the human explorer Leif Erikson. Helluland. Oh, this Helluland's crust is largely composed of aluminum with sulfur deposit brought to the surface via volcanic activity. And there's one other planet that we go for, the Markland. And now, the moment you lose focus of the previous planet, you can skip. That's interesting. So, Markland is a large frozen world with a surface composed mostly of silica with deposits of cobalt. The planet's albedo is unexpectedly dark, suggesting geological activity or contamination from the scourge. Alright, so this one should be at 100%. Very nice. But this also tells you the whole progression stuff, that there's probably nothing more that happens here. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Like, I like this progression info, so you don't have to go back to previous. Except the progression does not go up if you find hidden signals, right? So you should always look for hidden signals, because otherwise you will miss it. That is nice, at least, right? But scanning for those things, it's like a little bit questionable. And also, okay, like I know that this one is at 100%. This one is also at 100%, but it's not shown anymore. So why are those two shown again? Like, this is the Nexus. It's important that I know that. So quests are always shown. This is EOS. Probably an area where I can land, but everything in between. I have to check what happens if you go back and forth between areas that are normal or like generic. Let's call them that. So areas that don't have where you don't land on the planet.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Alright, so
Why has
yeah.
Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Immediate. What if I don't do immediate? Oh, that. Look at this. Always look for this
Deploying probe.
signal.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A huge mineral deposit. It's always good to have a geologist in space. It's like, why would you have it? Okay, yeah, for mining purposes. Makes sense. Asteroids. Because there's so much acid space. So, an nickel-rich asteroid. Its dust indicates the same scourge contamination that affected EOS, or affects EOS. We got some iron in there. Perfect. Nothing to scan though. Always make sure to scan. Always scan. And H060. And we lose track, and we can skip. You don't need to have this travel through space anime. Like, I don't know if that's that important, but I like this quick arrival animation. That's cool. So it's like, it looks cool. And it's not just looking like that, like an empty planet in space or something. It's actually really, really close to the planet. Gives you a sense of perspective. And H060 and its satellites attracts debris from Pythias asteroid belt, resulting in multiple dust rings. Numerous meteorite impacts have left H060 rich in nickel, but these same impacts make mining difficult. So there's H060, there's nothing else, and Nanook. See that? Let's just skip that. And that, like, it should just stay like it. And the moment I go into scanning mode, I should go further out, but... come on. Anyway, okay, nothing. Nanook is a hydrogen methane gas giant. Debris in its orbit suggests it has seen cat visitors. Because they throw things out in the open or what? But it said Nanook, right? Probably not, like, some planets have a name, and some planets just have
Anomaly
a
detected.
letter and a number tag. So, bit strange.
Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Yeah, a scientific monitoring satellite launched by early explorers to Eos. Its mission has abandoned when the original settlement of Eos failed, but it has gathered valuable data from H276. Now I got what? Milky Way points? Very nice. Okay, let's wait a minute. Look. Okay, down and up. Okay, moves it down and up. Down and okay, it's the same. Okay, it doesn't not change the way you move around the planet. It's just not as fast. So, remote and cold H276 is nevertheless of interest due to phosgene gas in its thick chlorine atmosphere. This could indicate primitive chlorine-based life. However, no detailed study has been completed. So, and 72 for the progress, and then we go to Peel. Like that, like this looks cool. This looks meh. Okay. Tidal heating and bombardment from Pythea's asteroid belts has aggravated Peel's volcanic activity. Methane in its upper atmosphere contributes to the planet's scorching conditions. Is that right? So, yeah, that was the Peel. Then go to Khonshu. And skip. Like, the arrival animation is just one of the best.
Anomaly
So,
detected.
yeah, what do we got this time? Can we see that? Probably this dark. Ah, there we go.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A beryllium deposit, a metal ideal for lightweight construction in a variety of applications. This deposit is readily available. Accessible beryllium. But isn't beryllium supposed to be heavy? So how do you make like lightweight constructions with heavy metal? That makes no sense. Like, that's not how beryllium works. Do we have anything else here? No. Khonshu's oddly mild climate, given its orbital distance and rich resources, made it a candidate for a mining outpost. However, its unexpectedly rugged terrain has tabled discussions indefinitely. Yeah. I always want to press tab to get away, but sometimes it's space, sometimes it's tab. So, now let's go to Eos. Skip. Oh, like, look at that view. That's beautiful. Like, damn it, where's the sun? There we go. Isn't that cool?
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Nice. And you immediately get access to the landing zone. Very nice. So, a desert world with significant resources. Eos is often racked by deadly radiation, contaminated storms, cataloged as non-viable after numerous attempts to settle. Alert signal detected, similar to the devices on Habitat 7. Okay, nothing else to scan here. We got 2 quests. Very nice. The first murder and a better beginning. Sweetie. Do you wish to disembark of the Tempest? Sure. Alright, so... Oh, disembark in terms of land. Took a little while to get that. I was like, hey, disembark? Why do I disembark? I go to the planet. I'm embarking on the planet. Yeah, but it's about like space traveling. So yeah, I don't have the mods yet, but I do have another weapon there, wasn't it? So yeah, there's the Predator and the Phalanx. What's better? That one does definitely more damage. Has a lot lower fire. Yeah, much lower fire rate. Then there's also clip size, that's a little bit lower. Max ammo, a little bit lower. Accuracy, same. Weight goes up. Not good, but it doesn't change for me, I think. So, yeah, let's just get the ones with the highest damage. Take it on there and mount it. Wait a minute. So this one. Oh, okay. Power recharge speed is now at -5%. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me. So this one is already equipped. Yeah. At least you can access other mods. That's nice. Does that have a weight? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. So, but anyway, the M8 Avenger. Let's get the M8 Avenger away from it. Like it's 33 damage, much higher fire rate, max ammo, sure. But the weight is 25. It's actually just really heavy. But the damage is 33. Max clip size is 30. So the maximum damage you can do per clip is 930 damage. Okay. I think that's not enough. Okay. What were the two mods on here? Like assault, bonus damage and whatnot. Penetration damage, sure, that could help. AR stock, assault driver stability, nah. Again, I do think at least that how do I unequip that? V. All right, now I have still same speed. Nice. Like that's the thing. You have a safe set of weight you can always carry with you, but if you are slightly above that, like you don't get faster by being lower than this number, right? Or this amount of weight, but you get. All right, but you can't reduce power recharge speed. That's just iffy. Okay, that one was not available yet, but my team should be yes, perfect. Yeah, confirm loader, sure.